Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it. And for those of you who are new, my name is Milou. I was born clairvoyant, psychic, and a medium, meaning I don't use any tools to read. I will tell you what I see as we speak. If anyone would like a reading from me, please, the link to my website is below the video, or you can send me an email. We can schedule one. We can coordinate and schedule a reading for you. Having said that, and I want to say thank you to Noel and both Pats for your help throughout the year. Noel, I want to apologize for Friday because people test me every day. So any little thing people do, I think they are testing me. No, it wasn't Friday. It was Monday. I'm not sure if I was clear when I said the gate was closed, and it felt like you were outside. You weren't inside the place. And at the same time, I saw you said you just heard from them. I wasn't sure what was going on. So it bothered me for a while, but I want you to know, yes, you will get a job. So just don't get discouraged. And I did not know it was an airport either until you told me. So I feel like saying within, I'm getting 2 weeks to 2 months. I hope it's 2 weeks. You will find something. Okay, so hang in there. Don't get discouraged. I know it's tough. I've been there. So hang in there. Having said that, I have, over this weekend, and I did not come, or not weekend, I keep thinking, the New Year's Eve was the weekend. Monday or Tuesday, when our embassy was attacked in Iraq, I did not come on because I did not feel it was going to escalate. So that's why I didn't come on. But at the same time, I had this funny feeling that everything Trump has touched so far is falling apart, and it's going forward. It's going to look worse. And I don't know how many of you recall when this whole North Korean thing started, and I said it was not going anywhere, and it would fail. Unfortunately for us, I wish it would work, but Trump is not smart enough. He thinks, everything starts from how he feels and how the world, views him. Yeah. And he's not learning because I was reading something a physician wrote about people who are at the beginning stage or whatever stage of dementia he's, and it resonated with me. I don't like to talk about anyone's medical unless they ask me. Well, I know I did also predict that he's going to have some circulatory issue, either a heart attack or something like that. That's coming for him as well. But what the doctor was talking about, the progression of his dementia, I feel that's going to continue. It resonated with me. But the point I'm trying to make is, and also, something else I said, a prediction I made, and I thought it was going to be North Korea, but it turns out to be Iran. Iran, Russia, and China were taking part together in some form of exercise somewhere, and some, I don't remember exactly where they said that exercise took place, but it was in that region of the world, probably in the Indian Ocean or something like that. But I thought it was North Korea, but it turns out to be India. I'm sorry, not India, Iran. There is something those guys are trying to cook up, and I would not be surprised if North Korea join, or they include North Korea as opposed to Iran at some point, and to this triad of people, of countries who are trying to intimidate us because they know Trump is not popular, and they feel at this point Okay, there are certain things they can do and they will get away with it. And also, there's the other thing. Their intelligence agencies, the dirt that they have on Trump and others in the Republican Party is not helping us either. So this year 2020, a lot of things are gonna come together, and I feel a lot of senators are aware of those things, and they are concerned if Trump doesn't jump ship between now and when he gets impeached, what the trial goes on, and I don't feel he's going to jump because it's not because he doesn't want to. The Republicans behind the scenes that are using Trump as a puppet to do their work for them. For example, I understand, I don't remember the name of the senator who put a bill to decrease Social Security. All these things are things that that pre-existed, that were there before Trump. So now they're coming out with all these things, and then they're just going to have Trump sign them. That's basically why they want to keep Trump, among other things. They want to remain in power. But I feel those things are going to fail. That Social Security thing is going. Social Security and the ACA are going to be major poison pill for the Republican Party. Besides the fact that they are very unpopular, my prediction is this party, at this point right now, going forward, it feels like to me it's going to die. No, it's going to be resuscitated, but it's going to take a long time for it to make a comeback. And also the way they're using Trump, that's why Trump hasn't jumped ship yet. They're going to try to keep him where he is for as long as they possibly can, as long as they feel they can get away with lying to us. They will keep doing it until they can't do it anymore, and then they will drop him. Or we vote him out of office, but I would be surprised if they don't remove Trump during the trial. I would be shocked because those senators, they are thinking about themselves, how they're going to be viewed by history, their kids, their grandkids. Okay, not all of them, but enough of them are concerned, and also they're going to leave kids behind. Unlike Trump only thinks about himself, forget his kids. No, he loves them. It's him first and then the kids, as opposed to other people. It's like the kids first and then them. There's a difference. So I feel a lot of things are going to come together. That's besides the documents that are in court right now. The House is trying to get, are going to precipitate Trump's fall. Trump, I know a lot of people are concerned, and people have emailed me and all of that. I wouldn't be too concerned about this, about Trump at all. I don't see. Somebody told me there is another intuitive who said Trump is going to be reelected. That's why I am bringing this up, because I've been asked that question a number of times. I don't feel, and I can only go with what I'm seeing, how Trump is going to be able to extricate himself from where he is right now. So, no matter what happens, this guy is going to go under. Too much is going on at this point in the world. Everything he touched, or he has touched so far, Iran, he pulled out of the nuclear agreement. North Korea, okay, the southern border, I mean, you name it. And also we have to think about Japan and South Korea, okay, and our friends in Europe. Nobody like him. He's very unpopular, not only at home, but abroad as well. So 2020 is going to be a very challenging time, not only for Trump, but for us as a country as well. But I feel we will be able to come back and regain our standing in the world. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but thank God we have a lot of qualified people, and they remain in contact. People who used to be in government or people who are still in government. And no, I'm not talking about the Pompeos of this world. This guy is done. Okay? That are going to help us rebuild the country. So those of you who have those concerns, yes, 2020 is going to be very challenging. In fact, I was listening to one of my favorite astrologers yesterday, I think. He put out a video and he was talking about critical times that are to come because of the conjunction of Pluto and Saturn. Okay? Yes, that is true. But I feel America is going to be able to weather the storm created by, well, it wasn't created by Trump, but and part he's responsible because at this point in time, for whatever, the universe decided, well, he can cheat his way and when America wasn't going to do anything. So he's in this position right now. So he has failed the country in some ways, in a lot of ways, in every way possible, if you ask me. That's my opinion. Intuitively speaking, that's how I feel. But we will recover. Trump will be gone. We will regain our place in the world. And we have qualified people who will help us do that. So please, everyone, don't despair. Don't let this play on your mind and drive you crazy. 2020 is not going to be, I don't feel, that bad. Okay? Also, the reason why I'm going to bring this up is because it confirmed some of my prediction about the Republican Party. David Frum, F-R-U-M, I believe they spell his name. He was in the George Bush administration, a speechwriter or something like that, but I'm sure all of you know who he is. He said the party, or at least 25% of Republicans, have walked away already. And I predicted that they are hemorrhaging people, and it feels like to me, as we go forward towards impeachment, he's going to keep losing. The Republican Party is going to keep losing more people, and also Trump's base is going to keep shrinking. Yes, they say 90%, okay, of the base or whatever, 80% of the base is still with him of Republicans. Yeah, let's say, for example, 3-4 years ago, they had 100 people in the Republican Party. Okay, right now, if they lost 25 and then they keep losing, yeah, they can say 90% of some number, but we don't know what the number is. Okay, so I am not disheartened by any of those things. Given my personality and the way I am, I don't try to convince people of any of that stuff. They believe what they want to believe. I'm not going to waste my time. In any event, the point I'm trying to make is that prove the prediction I made that they are losing members and potential Trump voters, and women and other class of people, they're really walking away. So that's I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention when we are told 90% of Republicans, the party is shrinking. The other question someone asked me are the bills that are on that the House have sent to McConnell, and if McConnell will ever bring these bills to the floor. I feel like saying yes, very possibly towards in the middle of 2020 or the beginning of the next year, because McConnell is under a lot of pressure now. He's going to be under a lot more pressure to do some work. I mean, real work besides confirming the judges that Trump is sending him. Again, the Republican Party is using Trump. I'm just giving examples why they want, when I cite those things, why they want Trump to stay where he is at. Not only, money as well, and power, because they're getting, or they used to get money from the oligarchs, and Trump knows. Trump is aware of it because Putin told him. That's what I feel. And one more thing I wanted to mention, bear with me 1 second. I want to make sure I cover everything, and then I will answer your questions. Oh yeah, as I was coming on this morning, I feel there are going to be more scandals, like the one that came out this past Monday in the New York Times. Okay, the meeting that took place between Trump, Mulvaney, and company. There are going to be more bombshells along that line of how many people were aware and how much they are doing, the effort that's being put forth behind the scenes to cover Trump's misdeeds. And a lot of Republicans in the House and in the Senate are going to get caught up in that thing. And someone, as I'm talking about that, someone asked me about Nunes. Nunes is going to have legal issues. I don't know exactly if what while Trump is in office or after he leaves, but there are going to be major repercussions when this Trump era is over. So yes, definitely, Nunes is going to have some legal issues. The next person I feel that's going to be shocked, it feels like to me, is Kushner. Kushner has been getting away behind the scenes with a lot of things. He has stick his fingers in areas he's not supposed to when it comes to the security of this country. I feel Kushner is going to have some major issues for sticking his nose in places he was not supposed to, because Kushner has not been properly vetted, because he covered a lot of financial situations, the things that they would not allow people with such baggage to get involved with national security, at least not at the level he has stick his nose into. So there is going to be something along that line, I feel, that's coming, and it's going to be unexpected, at least on his part. I've been expecting it, because I know a lot of things, intuitively speaking, a lot of things that they are doing behind the scenes, they think they're going to get away with it. It's not going to happen. And that's why his wife has decided it's best that they move back to New York. It is because they are beginning to realize, or have realized, and now they're taking steps to bail out. That's what I feel is going on. But Kushner is going to get called on the carpet. He's going to have a lot of issues because of that. And someone dropped out, Julian Castro dropped out of the Democratic campaign. I feel like saying between now and February, March, there are going to be 2 more at least that are going to drop out. So I'm not quite sure how many exactly we have left. If it's 5 or 6, it feels like 5 to me. I don't know. I have to confirm that. But there are going to be 2 more. I feel like saying Sanders is going to hang on till the end. So it may be between Biden and Sanders. But there is going to be a woman in the ticket. And the others, there are going to be positions. They're going to have very high position in the Democratic administration, the next administration that's coming. So I don't feel it's going to be a total loss for a lot of these candidates who are trying to hang on till almost near the end I'm not quite sure exactly, but it feels like two are going to drop out in the coming months. That was what I have for today. And also, journalists, it feels like to me, always end up doing Trump's dirty job for him, just like when he was running. Instead of investigating the guy, try to find out what he was up to, none of them did that. That's why we are in the situation that we are in today. And they are doing the same thing again. Now they talk so much about one subject. If there is nothing new, and then they start coming up, instead of talking about Trump's misdeeds, they start questioning Nancy Pelosi's motives and other things. So I am getting a very bad feeling about that. To me, they're doing Trump's job for him. Okay, time for me to answer some questions. Danielle is asking, the judge ruled Bolton can testify. Oh, yeah. I don't know exactly when Bolton is going to testify, but yes, Bolton wants to basically nail Trump. Okay. Nobody's saying Milu Ona is in the house. Welcome, Ona. I didn't see you. I'm sorry if I don't know who Ona is, but I'm sure Ona has a channel. She's a psychic and she has a channel. Sure. And nobody's saying, and we would love the collaboration between the two of you guys. Sure, no problem. I will try to coordinate with Ona. Okay, Noel, thank you very much for pointing her out because I didn't see. You guys think it's easy? Because I speak, a lot of people see me read or they see me speak, they think I'm just talking. That's why I have to remind people of what I've said before, because a lot of people they don't understand that I'm not just speaking. Okay, I am saying what I feel is coming. So if I point things out sometimes, that's why. But it's not easy to read, intuitively speak, and read the screen because I'll get distracted. Okay, so Artist is asking Bernie or Biden. I think it's going to be Biden. I gave a hint about that the other day. Right now, oh my God, I've been feeling it for the past few weeks. Thank you, Greeter. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your generosity and for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, but if it's been obvious for a while, the only person that can beat Trump for sure is Biden. And that's why Trump has been trying to get all those dirt on him. And the past week has really proven that, yes, I don't know exactly, but from what I understand, he's having difficulties raising money. And, Bernie is certainly qualified. I have not looked at Bernie's chart, nor Biden's. I have to do that. But intuitively speaking, for the past couple of weeks, I've been feeling the energy is going to go with Biden. And if Biden is the choice, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it. That's why I held back for as long as I possibly could, and not say who's going to be, I feel intuitively, for, the potential to be the nominee is Biden, because a lot of people get upset. Let's not get upset. Our main goal should be removing Trump. We don't want the Trump family where they are. These people, it's past time we get rid of them. In any event, I refrain from saying what I've felt for a while, but since artists ask, the way I have been feeling about this, it's going to come down to Bernie and and Biden. So Bernie Sanders and BB. Oh boy, one is first name. One B is the first name. The other B is the last name. Okay, but that's what I've been getting the past few weeks. It's been feeling that way for a while, but that's what I feel. Okay, let's see. I totally feel Ona's Taro saying, I totally feel the ticket. How? Oh, Ona, okay. Oh, yes, Ona says, I totally feel the ticket would be both genders. Yes, there is going to be a woman on the ticket as well. So, but I don't know yet because there are a few potentials. But what I know for sure is yes, you're right, Ona. There's going to be a woman in there. Okay. Audrey saying, I wish the people would give Elizabeth Warren a chance. Absolutely. Elizabeth Warren is very qualified and she's very good at what she does. Uh, you know, the thing is, uh, I mean, given the way she's been running, and it's an amazing thing how much facts she's able to retain and ideas. She just put that stuff out there. So it felt like to me, in the process of doing all that, when it came to, and also it's a lot of work to put those policy papers together to produce these things. I remember when I was in the corporate world, the process that people went through to create a manual about anything. Oh my God, it's a ton of work. So I have a little idea of how much effort it takes Warren to put out each one of those papers. So unfortunately, what happened was she made a misstep with the healthcare thing, okay? And I feel ever since she has had difficulties regaining her footing. But I'm sorry, I almost forgot to mention. Well, I forgot to mention it. Don't mention it until Audrey asked or mentioned Warren's name. I don't feel she's going to be able to get back to where she was because she was getting momentum until then. And I'm not seeing her picking back up. So, unfortunately, she's pretty good. She's very smart. She's qualified. Well, everybody in the Democratic side, they're all qualified. So, unfortunately, there can only be one winner. Uh, I well, the person I would like to see run is it's never going to happen. Is Hillary. So that would have been my choice. But you know what? I am going to vote for whoever the nominee is. But that would have been my choice because that woman is super intelligent. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep speaking. I keep talking, people. I'm having Marietta. We all do Marietta. You know what I'm talking about. I'm looking for another question here. Oops, let me go back down. It's probably easier. Will Biden be another Hillary? No. Rosalind is asking, will Biden be another Hillary? No. It's not going to be the same playbook. You know, Biden has learned from Hillary's mistakes. And also, we are all aware of the potential for Putin to stick his fingers into our election, and I feel our counterintelligence people, meaning with computers, I don't know how to call it or how they call it, but there is a security group, computer security group. They announced, I believe last week, that if Russia attempt to meddle in our election again, believe me, I am not a computer security expert, but I have a very strong understanding of electronics, hardware, and I feel I'm very good with software as well when it comes to communications and all of that. Okay. Yes, there are things that and I feel intuitively speaking, we can do things to Russia that can cripple them. I'm not going to go any further than that, but that can cause a lot of havoc with the systems. So I was very happy to hear that some people in our government, or at least somebody, is directing our Defense Department, those with computer security or computer security department, however they call it, to start planning on doing these things to prevent Russia from meddling. I feel very good about that. So that's one savior, okay? But believe me, if that doesn't happen, if Trump survives till 2020, well, till the next election, that's the only way Trump would win if he lasts. But the way I am seeing this, I'm seeing the line of people voting is unbelievable. It's going to be crazy. This is something that we have never seen before. That's my prediction for the next election. The number of people who are going to go out to vote and to make sure that Trump is out of office. And no, it's not going to be easy and simple. There's going to be a lot of Republicans basically are going to create a lot of mischief, deleting people from deposed people. Well, we are already witnessing that since they feel that Russia is going to be weakened. Okay, now they are playing with the voter rolls and all kinds of stuff that they can do, okay, to prevent people from voting. I feel a lot of it is going to fail. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But it's going to be very interesting to see. We're never going to, this is something that we have never seen before, the number of people who are going to go out to vote. It's going to be a sight to see. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I really appreciate your support, and thank you very much. The past year have been fantastic. I thank you. And I'm still moving to Florida. I am so looking forward, guys. It's unbelievable. I've been watching videos and shopping for homes and looking. I am not going to buy before I go. I'm going to go there and rent for 6 months or something like that, and then I'll decide to buy. But I know I'm going to stay there. So I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. I am not sure yet when, if it's going to be February, March. I may have to take like a couple of days off here and there so I can get myself down there. But I am letting you guys know ahead of time. I've made up my mind, unless it's a God. God does something to prevent me from going, but if it's under my power, I've already been dreaming that I am down there, so I feel it's going to happen. The universe has let me know that, yeah, I'm going to make it. So I am heading down. Again, thank you, everyone, for your support throughout last year, and I hope you keep supporting me this year, and I will certainly continue to do what I do. And if any of you are not, if you like the channel, please subscribe if you have not done so. And please tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I am online or when I post a video. I'm going to start posting videos again. I know I've said that a few times, but YouTube keep playing with my stuff. Like, let's say, for example, last week, I posted a video and I said, leaving White House for New York City. Guess what? They gave me a yellow dollar sign because they have the dollar sign when you post a video has 3 states: green, yellow, and red. Red, that means, forget it. You're not going to monetize your video. Yellow, only a few people. I mean, you don't make as much money, or not every advertisers will advertise on your video. Green, that means everyone. So they keep giving me yellows. Okay, I mean, only because the title says from the White House to New York City. I changed it this morning. I sent it back to them. Hopefully they'll review it. But that's why sometimes I'm trying to come up with all kinds of ways to overcome the challenges that for no reason I feel, because I'm not saying anything wrong, or I'm not insulted. My title is not, I don't understand what's wrong with the title. In any event, I'm playing these games, and it's every once in a while it gets to be a bit discouraging, but I am working on a video already. I'm not going to post it this week. Next week I'll be posting it. So besides my usual 6 days, oh my God, vlog, stream, if you will, I will post a video. So, and also I will be documenting my move from Jersey to Florida. So it should be fun. Again, thank you everyone. Till next time. Bye.